Book of Ecclesiastes, Chapter 1. These are the reflections of the teacher, a son in the house of David, who ruled from Jerusalem. Everything passes. Everything we hold eventually slips from our hands. So much of what we chase vanishes like mist. What does anyone finally keep from all the work and all the striving done beneath the sun? One generation leaves, another takes its place, while the earth quietly remains. The sun climbs into the morning, then sinks toward the horizon, only to hurry back and begin its journey once again. The wind moves southward, then circles toward the north. It turns and turns again, following paths it has traveled before. Streams continue toward the sea, but the sea is never filled. The waters return to their courses, and once again the rivers make their journey. There is a weariness in all things that words can hardly contain. The eyes continue looking, yet never say, I have seen enough. The ears continue listening, yet never say, I have heard enough. What has happened before will happen again. What people have done before will be done again. Under the sun, the patterns return. We see something and call it new. Yet somewhere in ages past, its likeness has already appeared. The generations before us slowly disappear from memory, and those who come after us will also be forgotten by generations still to come. I was the teacher, ruling over Israel from Jerusalem. I devoted my mind to searching carefully, to understanding through wisdom everything people do beneath the heavens. And I discovered how heavy the human task can be. I looked closely at everything accomplished beneath the sun. So much striving, so much reaching, and still it can feel like trying to hold the wind. Some things have become twisted beyond our power to straighten. Some things are missing and cannot simply be numbered. I considered all that I had learned. I had gathered wisdom and understanding, more than many who had ruled Jerusalem before me. My mind had explored knowledge deeply. I wanted to understand wisdom, but I also examined human foolishness, confusion, and the strange ways people lose themselves. And I discovered that chasing understanding alone can also become like chasing the wind. For greater wisdom can reveal greater sorrow. The more we understand, the more clearly we can see the pain around us. And with growing knowledge often comes a greater awareness of grief. Chapter 2. I said within myself, let me explore pleasure and discover whether enjoyment can give meaning to life. So I allowed myself to experience the things that bring delight. But even pleasure could not give me the answer I was searching for. I looked at laughter and saw how quickly it disappears. I looked at entertainment and asked, what can this truly accomplish? Then I explored the pleasure of wine, while still trying to keep wisdom guiding my thoughts. I wanted to understand what might be worthwhile for people to do during the short number of days they are given beneath the heavens. Then I turned toward great accomplishments. I built houses. I planted vineyards. I made gardens and beautiful places and filled them with trees that produced every kind of fruit. I created pools of water to nourish the growing trees. I gathered servants into my household, men and women who worked within my estate. Others were born and raised there. My possessions increased. My cattle multiplied. My flocks became greater than those owned by anyone in Jerusalem before me. I gathered silver. I gathered gold. Treasures came to me from kings and from distant lands. Music surrounded me. Singers filled my halls. I possessed the things that people desire, the things that promise comfort, beauty, pleasure, and satisfaction. I surrounded myself with everything a prosperous heart could ask for. And still, beneath all that abundance, the question remained, could all these things give a person something that lasts? Could possessions quiet the restless heart? Could pleasure teach me why we are here? I had gathered much. I had experienced much. And my search was not yet finished. Chapter 2. My greatness continued to grow. I became more prosperous than those who had lived in Jerusalem before me. And through all of it, I did not abandon wisdom. I allowed my eyes to enjoy what they desired. I did not refuse the pleasures my heart asked to experience. For a time, I found satisfaction in the work of my own hands. The labor itself gave me a certain reward. But then, I looked carefully at everything I had accomplished. I considered all the effort, all the building, all the possessions, all the things my hands had gathered. And suddenly, the weight of it changed. So much had been achieved, yet so little could truly remain. It felt like reaching for the wind under the sun. None of it could offer a permanent advantage. Then I turned to consider wisdom, and beside it, madness and foolishness. What more can the one who comes after the king really discover? Only what others have already explored. And I saw that wisdom has an advantage over foolishness, just as light has an advantage over darkness. The wise person walks with open eyes. The foolish person moves as though surrounded by darkness. But then, another thought confronted me. The same final destiny waits for both. The wise person dies. The foolish person dies. And I ask myself, if the same end will eventually reach us both, what have I truly gained by becoming so wise? Even this, I realized, can disappear like mist. For neither the wise nor the foolish is remembered forever. As the years pass, both are eventually forgotten. The days move forward, new generations arrive, and even those who once seemed important fade from memory. Then my heart became weary of life beneath the sun, not because life had no beauty, but because I saw how temporary human accomplishment can be. So much effort, so much striving, so much wisdom, and still, everything we build must one day be released. The thought was heavy to me. Everything I had chased could not remain in my hands forever. Then I began to look differently at everything I had worked so hard to build. I had given years to labor beneath the sun, but one day all of it would have to be left behind. Someone else would receive what my hands had gathered, and I would have no control over what that person might do with it. Would he be wise? Would he be foolish? I could not know. Yet everything I had gained through effort and wisdom would eventually pass into his hands. That thought weighed heavily on me. A person may work with knowledge, with skill, with careful judgment, and still be required to leave the fruit of that labor to someone who never worked for it. This too seemed deeply frustrating, for what does a person finally keep from all the labor, all the ambition, and all the restless striving beneath the sun? Day after day, the work can bring pain. The mind remains occupied even after the hands have stopped working. And sometimes, even during the night, the heart refuses to rest. Then I understood something simpler. There is goodness in receiving the day as a gift, to eat, to drink, to find honest satisfaction in the work placed before us. These things do not need to be possessed forever to have meaning. They can be received with gratitude. I began to see that the ability to enjoy what is given is itself a gift from God. For who can truly enjoy life apart from the one who gives it? To the person who seeks what is good, God may grant wisdom, knowledge, and the ability to receive joy. But the one who lives only to gather may spend a lifetime collecting and storing, only for the fruit of that labor to pass into other hands. And once again, the endless pursuit can become like trying to capture the wind. So the chapter does not leave me with possessions. It leaves me with a question of how they are received. What can be enjoyed today should be received with humility. What cannot be kept forever should never become the foundation of the heart. And the simple gifts placed before us, food, work, wisdom, and the ability to find joy, are best understood when we recognize where they come from. Chapter 3. Everything has its appointed season. Every purpose beneath the heavens has its proper time. There is a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pull from the ground what has been planted. A time to wound and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather them again, a time to embrace and a time to hold back from embracing, a time to search and a time to stop searching, a time to keep and a time to release, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time for silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for conflict and a time for peace. So I asked, what lasting gain does the worker receive from all this labor? I looked again at the work God has placed before humanity. There are burdens that belong to every season of life. There are things we can choose and things whose timing we cannot control. Yet I also saw that God has made each thing fitting within its proper time. He has placed within us a longing for what reaches beyond the moment. Something in the human heart knows that life is more than the hour we can presently see. And still, from the beginning to the end, we cannot fully understand everything God is doing. We see one season, then another. We see beginnings, we see endings, but the whole design remains beyond our complete understanding. Chapter 3. I came to understand that there is goodness in receiving life while it is before us, to rejoice, to practice what is good, to recognize the gifts present within an ordinary day. When a person can eat, drink, work, and find honest satisfaction in that labor, this too should be received as a gift from God. I also understood that what God establishes has a permanence that human hands cannot produce. Nothing needs to be added to his work. Nothing can truly be taken away from it. And this teaches humanity to stand before him with reverence. What exists now has appeared before. What will appear tomorrow has also had its echoes in earlier days. The patterns return, and God remembers what has passed away. Then I looked again beneath the sun, in the place where justice should have lived. I saw corruption in the place where righteousness should have stood. I saw wrongdoing, and I said within myself, God will judge both the righteous and the wicked. For every purpose has its appointed time, and every deed will meet its proper moment. I also considered the condition of human beings. Perhaps God allows us to see our limitations, so that we remember what we truly are. For the same breath of mortality touches humanity and the creatures of the earth. One dies, the other dies. Both depend upon the breath of life. Human strength does not make us immune to death. All living things move toward the same earthly end. From dust, our bodies came, and to dust our bodies return. Who among us can look beyond that boundary with complete certainty? Who can fully trace the breath of a person as it rises, or the life of a creature as it returns to the earth? So once again, I saw wisdom in receiving the work before us. A person can find joy in the portion given for today. For this is the part of life we have been allowed to hold. Who can bring someone back after their days are finished and show them everything that will happen after they are gone? We live within the day placed before us. We work, we receive, we release, and we leave what lies beyond us in the hands of God. Chapter 4. Then I looked again at what happens beneath the sun. I saw people being oppressed. I saw their tears, and beside them there was no one to bring comfort. Power belonged to those who harmed them, while those who suffered had no one. standing at their side. And as I considered such pain, I understood why someone might look at those who have already died and think they have escaped what the living still must endure. And I thought of the one who has never yet been born, the one who has not seen the cruelty that people can do to one another. These were difficult thoughts, not thoughts of despair, but the honest questions that rise when suffering has no easy answer. Then I looked at labor, I looked at skill, I looked at achievement. And I saw how often one person is driven forward because another person has more. One hand competes with another. One life compares itself with another. And the heart keeps reaching. But rivalry can become another form of chasing the wind. Better one hand filled with quietness than two hands filled with endless striving. Better a smaller portion with peace than abundance that leaves the soul restless. Then I noticed another kind of emptiness. I saw a person who lived alone. No companion, no child, no brother beside him. Still, his work never ended. His eyes were never satisfied with what he possessed. He kept gathering, he kept working, he kept denying himself rest. And yet, he never stopped to ask, who am I doing this for? Why do I refuse myself the good things that are already before me? He had wealth, but no one with whom to share it. He had work, but no one waiting beside him. He had possessions, but no clear answer for why he continued to gather more. And this too became a heavy burden. A life can become full of activity and still become empty of companionship. A person can possess much and yet forget to ask, who will share the journey? Then I saw the value of not walking alone. Two people can accomplish more together than either one can accomplish alone. Their labor can carry a better reward And when one falls, the other can reach down and help him rise. But the one who falls with no one beside him may have no hand there to lift him. When two rest together, they can share warmth. But how can one who is alone remain warm? One person may be overcome when standing alone, but two can stand together. And a cord woven from 3 strands is not easily broken. Strength can be found in companionship. There is wisdom in receiving help. There is protection when another person stands beside you. And there is a kind of strength that does not come from possessions, but from the people who walk with us. Then my attention turned again toward leadership and power. A poor young person who is willing to receive wisdom may be better than an old king who has become too proud to listen. Age alone does not guarantee wisdom. A throne does not guarantee understanding. A person may rise from poverty, even from confinement, and one day stand in the place of a king. Another may be born with almost nothing, and yet rise to great authority. I watched the people beneath the sun. Crowds gathered around the young successor. They followed him. They welcomed him. They believed that a new beginning had arrived. The number of people around him seemed without end. Those who came before were many. Those who stood beside him were many. And still, the generations that came afterward would not always celebrate him. The same people who once welcomed a leader can eventually forget his name. The same crowd that lifts someone high can turn its attention toward another. Popularity passes. Power changes hands. Human praise moves from one person to the next. Even success that appears permanent can disappear with another generation. And once again, when a person builds his identity only upon the approval of others, he may discover that he has been reaching for something he cannot hold, like trying to gather the wind into his hands. Chapter 5. Be careful when you come before God. Come ready to listen. Listening with humility is better than approaching Him with careless words, especially when a person does not even recognize the wrong within his own actions. Do not rush to speak. Do not allow your heart to pour out words before God without thought. God is above, and we are here upon the earth. So let your words be few. A restless mind can fill the night with dreams, and a restless tongue can fill the air with too many words. When you make a promise to God, do not delay in fulfilling it. A promise should not be made lightly. If you have spoken it, be faithful to what you said. It is better not to make a vow than to promise something you do not intend to fulfill. Do not allow your own words to lead you into wrongdoing. Do not later say, it was only a mistake. Why speak carelessly and then regret what your mouth has created? Many dreams, many plans, and many words can become empty. But reverence for God brings the heart back to what matters. Stand before Him with humility. Speak with care, and remember the weight of your own words. If you see the poor being oppressed, if justice is pushed aside, if what is right is twisted by those in authority, do not be surprised that such things can happen. One official answers to another, and above that official there may be someone greater still. Power is layered upon power, yet the land ultimately serves everyone. Even a king depends upon what the earth produces. Then consider the hunger for wealth. The one who loves silver is never satisfied with silver. The one who makes riches the purpose of life never reaches the moment when the heart finally says, enough. More arrives, and still more is desired. The possession grows, but the hunger grows with it. And once again, what promised satisfaction cannot give the heart lasting rest. As possessions increase, so do the people who depend upon them. More wealth often brings more mouths, more responsibilities, more eyes watching what has been gathered. And what advantage does the owner finally receive, except the ability to look at what belongs to him? The laborer may sleep deeply, whether the evening meal is simple or abundant, but great wealth can keep the wealthy awake. Possessions can become another form of restlessness. I have also seen a painful thing beneath the sun. Riches carefully stored can become harmful to the very person who possesses them, and wealth can disappear. A failed undertaking, a sudden loss, one unexpected turn, and what took years to gather may be gone. A child may come afterward, but there may be nothing left to place into his hands. We enter this world with nothing held in our hands, and when our days are finished, we leave in the same way. No matter how much we have worked, we cannot carry our possessions beyond the final breath. What we gathered must remain behind us. What we held must eventually be released. This too can become a heavy burden. A person may spend an entire life laboring for the wind, working through frustration, eating in darkness, carrying anxiety, anger, and weariness. And still, there is another way to receive life. I saw that it is good for a person to eat, to drink, and to find satisfaction in honest work during the days God has given. This is the portion placed before us. And when someone has been given resources, possessions, and the ability to enjoy them, that ability itself should not be taken for granted. To receive what is given, to enjoy the work of your hands, to recognize your portion without being consumed by what you still lack. This too is a gift from God. Such a person does not need to spend every moment counting the passing of the years. Joy can occupy the heart. Gratitude can quiet the restless mind. And the ordinary gifts of each day can become enough for the moment in which they are given. Chapter 6. There is another burden I have seen beneath the sun. A person may receive wealth, possessions, honor, and everything the heart might imagine it needs. Nothing seems to be missing, and yet that person may not be able to enjoy what has been given. Someone else may eventually receive the benefit instead. To possess much and never truly receive it with joy is a painful emptiness. A person may live for many years. A large family may surround him. His days may be numerous. But if his heart never learns to enjoy what is good, if his life ends without peace, then the length of his days alone cannot make him fulfilled. Even a long life cannot satisfy a heart that is never content. Years can multiply, possessions can multiply, still the soul may remain hungry. All human labor is done to meet our needs. We work so that we may eat. We gather so that we may live. And still, the appetite returns again. The wise person must eat. The foolish person must eat. The poor person who knows how to walk wisely still shares the same basic needs as everyone else. So what lasting advantage does wisdom alone provide? If the heart never learns how to receive the life before it. It is better to appreciate what is already before your eyes than to let desire wander endlessly toward what you do not have. The restless appetite can travel forever, always imagining something greater, always reaching for another possibility, always believing that fulfillment is just beyond the next possession. But this too can become another pursuit of the wind. Much of what we experience has been known before. Human life has limits, and we cannot contend with the one whose power is greater than ours. The more arguments we multiply, the more words we produce, the more we may discover that words alone do not give us control over life. For who truly knows what is best for a person during the brief days we are given? Our lives pass quickly like a shadow moving across the ground. And who can tell us with certainty everything that will happen beneath the sun after we are gone? Chapter 7. A good reputation is worth more than expensive perfume. And there are moments when the end of our life can teach us more than its beginning. It can be better to enter a house of mourning than to spend every day surrounded by celebration. For death is the destination that waits for every person, and those who are still living should allow that truth to enter the heart. Sorrow can sometimes teach us what laughter cannot. A serious face may hide a heart that is becoming wiser. The wise person is willing to sit where life is being considered deeply, but the foolish heart runs constantly toward distraction. It searches for noise, for amusement, for anything that keeps difficult truths far away. It is better to receive correction from someone who is wise than to surround yourself with the empty praise of fools. The laughter of the foolish can rise quickly, bright for a moment like dry thorns burning beneath a pot. There is sound, there is flame, but very little lasting heat, and that too passes quickly. Oppression can distort even a wise person, and a gift offered with hidden motives can corrupt the judgment of the heart. So do not measure something only by the excitement of its beginning. There is wisdom in seeing a matter through to its end. Patience can be better than pride. Do not allow anger to rise quickly within you. A restless temper finds an easy home in foolishness. And do not spend your days saying, "Why were the former times better than these? Why did life seem easier before? Why did the past appear more beautiful?" Such questions do not always come from wisdom. Memory can soften what was difficult. Distance can make the past appear more peaceful than it truly was. Every generation has its burdens, every season has its lessons. Wisdom does not live by escaping into yesterday. Wisdom learns to see clearly the day that has been given now. Chapter 7. Wisdom is a valuable inheritance. It can protect a person just as resources offer protection, but wisdom carries an advantage of its own. It can help preserve the life of the one who receives it. Consider carefully the work of God. There are things we cannot straighten once He has allowed them to remain beyond our control. When the day is good, receive the goodness that has been given. And when difficult days arrive, do not forget that both kinds of days belong within the human journey. We do not know everything that lies ahead, and we are not given complete control over what tomorrow will bring. In the days of my passing life, I have seen unexpected things. A righteous person may suffer despite doing what is right, and someone who acts wickedly may appear to continue for many years. So do not become proud of your own righteousness. Do not imagine that your wisdom makes you untouchable. Human certainty can become another form of pride. But neither should a person give himself to wickedness. Do not embrace foolishness as though nothing matters. Why destroy yourself before your time? There is wisdom in holding these truths carefully. Do not let go of reverence. The person who lives with reverence will avoid many destructive extremes. Wisdom can give one person more strength than many powerful rulers within a city. And yet, wisdom should also produce humility. For there is no one upon the earth who always does good and never fails. No one passes through life without error. No one has perfect judgment in every moment. Even the wise must remember their own limitations. Even the careful must remain humble. And even those who seek what is right still need mercy. Do not give your attention to every word people speak. If you listen to everything said around you, you may eventually hear even someone close to you speaking against you. And your own heart already knows how many times you have done the same. to others. I examined these things with wisdom. I told myself that I would understand. I wanted to reach deeply into the meaning behind what I saw. But wisdom remained farther away than I expected. Some things were too deep for me to reach. What exists can be difficult to explain, and what lies beneath the surface of life can be far beyond our ability to measure. So I continued searching. I turned my mind toward understanding, toward examining the patterns of human behavior. I wanted to recognize wisdom, but also foolishness, confusion, and the ways a person can become trapped by his own desires. I discovered that some temptations can become more bitter than death. They can hold the heart like a net. They can bind the life like chains. The one who walks carefully before God may escape them, but the one who gives himself to destructive desire may become caught. I continued to examine one thing after another, trying to understand how the pieces fit together. I searched carefully for an explanation, and still many answers remained beyond me. Human beings are complicated. Our motives are difficult to measure. Our choices often lead us far from wisdom. Yet one conclusion became clear to me. God made humanity for what is upright. But people have created countless ways to turn aside. We design our own paths. We invent our own schemes. We complicate what was meant to be walked with simplicity. And then we wonder why the heart has become restless. Wisdom begins with recognizing our limits. It grows when we stop pretending that we understand everything. And it becomes stronger when we are willing to see ourselves as clearly as we examine others. Human beings may wander through many plans, but the truth remains simple. We were not created to live without direction. We were created to walk with humility before God. Chapter 8. Who can truly be compared with the person who walks in wisdom? Who can understand the meaning behind the difficult questions of life? Wisdom changes the way a person carries himself. It softens what has become hard. It can bring calm to a troubled expression. I would say, respect the command of the king, especially when you have made a solemn commitment before God. Do not rush to walk away from authority, and do not remain in a course of action you already know is wrong. Those who hold power may act according to their own will, and where authority has been established, its words can carry weight. The one who acts wisely knows that timing matters. There is a proper moment for action. There is a proper way to respond. Wisdom is not only knowing what is right, it is also recognizing when to move, when to wait, when to speak, and when restraint is the better path. Every matter has its time. Every decision has its consequences. And human difficulty often becomes greater because we do not know what is coming next. We cannot see the future clearly, and no one can fully explain how events will unfold. No person can command the breath of life and simply decide to keep it forever. No one has authority over the day when life must end. There is no escape from that final struggle, and wrongdoing cannot rescue the one who has given himself to it. Human strength has boundaries. Position has boundaries. Wisdom itself must live within the limits God has allowed. So the wise person learns humility. He watches, he listens, he recognizes the moment before him, and he understands that not everything can be controlled. Some things must simply be received. Some things must be faced. And some things must be entrusted to God. I continued watching what happens beneath the sun. I saw how one person can hold power over another and use that power to cause harm. I also saw those who had acted wrongly carried to their graves, while others spoke of them with honor. At the same time, people who had done what was right could be forgotten, and this too was difficult to understand. consequences of wrongdoing do not come quickly. The human heart can become bold. People begin to believe that nothing will happen. They grow more willing to continue in what is wrong. A person may repeat the same evil many times and still appear to live for years. Yet I remained convinced that reverence for God is the wiser path. Those who honor Him understand that life is not measured only by what happens in the moment. There are moments when life seems reversed. The righteous may receive what we would expect for the wicked, and the wicked may receive what we would expect for the righteous. This too can feel like emptiness. So I began to value the simple gifts placed within each day: to eat, to drink, to receive joy, to find gratitude beside the labor we have been given. For these things can remain with us through the days of our work beneath the sun. Then I gave my attention once more to wisdom. I wanted to understand everything that happens upon the earth. I considered the restless effort of human beings, people who barely rest, minds that continue searching through day and night. And the more I looked, the more I understood how much remains beyond our reach. No person can fully discover all that God is doing beneath the sun. We may work to understand. We may search. We may study with all our strength. Still, some things remain hidden. Even the wise person who believes he has understood everything must eventually admit that he has not. Human wisdom has limits. Our vision has limits. Our explanations have limits. And there are mysteries within the work of God that cannot be contained by the human mind. So wisdom does not mean having every answer. Sometimes wisdom is knowing where our understanding ends. It is learning to live faithfully within what we can see, while leaving what we cannot see in the hands of God. Chapter 9. I gave my full attention to everything I had seen. I considered the righteous, the wise, and all the work they place into their lives. And I understood that their days remain in the hands of God. Human beings cannot always tell what lies ahead. Love may meet them, difficulty may meet them. What comes next is often hidden from our sight. One reality touches everyone beneath the sun. The righteous and the wicked, the good and the corrupt, the careful and the careless, the one who offers what is sacred, and the one who does not. The same mortality waits for all, and this is one of the hardest things for the human heart to accept. As long as a person is among the living, there is still hope. Life still offers another morning, another decision, another moment to choose what matters. Even the smallest living creature has something the dead no longer possess. The living know that life will end, but those who have passed no longer take part in the work beneath the sun. Their loves, their rivalries, their ambitions, their jealousies no longer shape the days of the living. Their portion in this world has come to an end. So receive the life before you. Eat your bread with gratitude. Drink what has been given with a joyful heart. Let the ordinary gifts of the day be received without fear. Walk through life with dignity. Let your clothing reflect care. Let your face carry the signs of being alive. Do not turn every day into mourning. And when love has been given to you, do not treat it as something small. Share your days with the person you love. Receive companionship as part of the portion you have been given. Our time beneath the sun is brief. The years pass, the seasons change, and the people beside us are not ours to keep forever. So be present,
receive the meal,
receive the work,
receive the person
walking beside you,
receive the day
while it is still yours to live. Chapter 9. Whatever work comes into your hands, do it with all the strength you have. Give yourself to the task while the day is still before you. For the time comes when work ends, plans fall silent, and the opportunities we once had are no longer ours to pursue. Then I looked again beneath the sun, and I saw that the fastest runner does not always win the race. The strongest warrior does not always win the battle. The wise do not always have the most food. The intelligent do not always become wealthy. And those with great skill are not always the ones who receive honor. Time and unexpected circumstances touch every life. No one knows the exact moment when circumstances may change, like fish caught suddenly in a net or birds surprised by a trap. People can be overtaken by events they never expected. A difficult hour can arrive without warning. A single moment can redirect the course of a life. And this is why the present day should not be treated as though it were guaranteed. I also saw an example of wisdom that remained in my memory. There was a small city. Only a few people lived within its walls. Then a powerful king came against it. He surrounded the city and prepared to bring it down. Inside that city lived a poor man who possessed great wisdom. Through his understanding, the city was saved. And yet, afterward, people did not continue to remember him. So I said, wisdom can be better than strength. And yet, the wisdom of the poor is often overlooked. His words may be ignored. Quiet words spoken with understanding can be more valuable than the shouting of someone who rules over fools. Wisdom can be more powerful than weapons. But one foolish action can destroy a great deal of what wisdom has built. Strength has its place. Power has its place. But neither one can replace wisdom. The loudest voice is not always the truest voice. And the person who appears insignificant may sometimes carry the understanding that saves many others. So listen carefully, value wisdom, even when it comes without status. And do not measure truth only by the power of the person who speaks it. Chapter 10. A small amount of corruption can spoil something that was once valuable. just as a little decay can ruin something carefully prepared. A small act of foolishness can damage a reputation built through wisdom and honor. The wise heart leans toward what is right. The foolish heart moves easily toward what destroys. Even when a foolish person walks along the road, his lack of judgment becomes visible. His actions reveal what words might try to hide. And if someone in authority becomes angry with you, do not immediately abandon your place. Remain calm. A quiet response can prevent a small mistake from becoming something much greater. I have seen another kind of disorder beneath the sun. Those without wisdom may sometimes rise into positions of power, while people with greater understanding are pushed aside. I have seen servants placed high, while those expected to lead walk beneath them. Life does not always arrange people according to what seems fair. Position does not always reveal wisdom, and rank does not always reveal character. Whoever digs a pit must be careful not to fall into it. Whoever breaks through a wall may uncover dangers he did not expect. The one who works with stone can be injured by the stone itself. And the one who splits wood must remain alert to the risk within the work. Every task carries consequences. Every action requires attention. If the blade has become dull and no one takes time to sharpen it, more strength will be required to do the same work. But wisdom knows another way. Wisdom prepares. Wisdom observes. Wisdom sharpens before the work begins. Strength alone cannot replace good judgment. Effort alone cannot replace understanding. Sometimes the wiser path is not to push harder, but to stop, prepare, and act with greater care. Chapter 10. If a serpent strikes Before it has been restrained, skill that comes afterward offers little help. Timing matters, wisdom must be used before the damage is done. The words of a wise person can bring favor, but the words of a fool can eventually turn against him. Foolish speech may begin with something small, but if it continues, it can grow into confusion, recklessness, and destruction. The foolish person keeps speaking, even when he does not know what is coming next. No one can fully explain what tomorrow will bring. Foolish labor can exhaust the one who performs it. A person may work and work, yet still fail to understand the simplest direction. Even the road before him can become confusing when wisdom is absent. There is trouble for a land when leadership is immature, when those in authority live only for appetite and pleasure. But there is blessing when leaders understand responsibility, when they receive what they need at the proper time, not simply to satisfy desire, but to remain strong for the work placed before them. Neglect has consequences. When hands become lazy, a structure begins to weaken. When no one repairs what is failing, the roof eventually begins to give way. Food can bring enjoyment, wine can brighten a gathering, and money can answer many practical needs. But none of these things can replace wisdom. And there is another kind of wisdom, the wisdom of guarding your words. Do not speak carelessly against the king, even within your private thoughts. Do not assume that words spoken behind closed doors will always remain there. A message can travel, a secret can find its way into the open. What is whispered may eventually be heard. So speak with understanding. Do not allow frustration to rule the tongue. Do not allow power to make you careless. And do not allow comfort to make you lazy. Wisdom pays attention before speaking. Wisdom prepares before acting. Wisdom recognizes that small choices can shape much larger outcomes. Chapter 11. Send what you have out into the world. Do not hold everything too tightly. What you release today may return to you in ways you do not expect. Share what has been placed in your hands, give to more than one. Do not assume that tomorrow will always remain as predictable as today. Trouble can come without warning, and wisdom knows that generosity should not wait for perfect conditions. When the clouds become heavy, the rain eventually falls. When a tree comes down toward one side or the other, there it remains. Some things happen because their moment has arrived, and human beings cannot control every circumstance around them. The one who studies the wind too carefully may never plant. The one who keeps watching the clouds may never begin the harvest. You do not understand every hidden path of life. You cannot see how breath enters the forming child. You cannot explain every work of God. So plant in the morning, and when evening comes, do not let your hands be idle. You do not know which effort will prosper. Perhaps this one, perhaps another, perhaps both will grow well. Do not wait until every question has been answered. Some things must be begun while uncertainty still remains. Light is pleasant. There is goodness in opening your eyes to another morning. If a person is given many years, let those years be received with gratitude. Enjoy the days that have been given, but remember also that darker seasons will come. Not every day will feel the same, and many things we worry about now will eventually pass. So if you are young, receive the strength of your youth. Let your heart recognize joy. Walk with purpose. See the beauty that life places before your eyes. But do not confuse freedom with a life without consequence. Remember that God sees the path you choose. Every decision matters. Every direction shapes the person you are becoming. So remove unnecessary anxiety from your heart. Do not spend your strength feeding bitterness. Do not allow pain to become the center of your days. Youth passes, strength changes. The seasons move more quickly than we expect. Receive the day. Plant while you can. Give while you can. Work while you can. Rejoice while you can. And remember that the life in your hands today will not remain in your hands forever. Chapter 12. Remember your Creator while you are still young. Remember Him before the difficult days arrive, before the years come when you look around and say, I no longer find the same delight in these things. Remember Him before the light seems dim, before the sun, the moon, and the stars appear to lose their brightness, and the clouds seem to return after every rain. The day comes when the keepers of the house begin to tremble. The strong ones begin to bend. Those who once worked with ease become fewer. The windows through which we saw the world grow dim. The doors toward the street begin to close. The sound of daily work becomes quieter. A person wakes at the smallest sound, while songs that once filled the air seem softer than before. He becomes cautious of the road. He fears what may wait along the path. The almond tree blossoms white. The body moves with greater difficulty. Desire itself begins to fade. For every person is moving toward a lasting home, and those who mourn will one day walk through the streets. So remember your Creator before the silver cord is broken, before the golden bowl is shattered, before the jar at the spring is broken, before the wheel at the well can turn no more. Then the body returns to the earth from which it came, and the breath of life returns to the God who gave it. Everything passes, says the teacher. Everything we try to hold forever eventually slips away. The teacher was not only wise, he also shared what he had learned with others. He considered his words carefully. He searched for expressions that could carry truth with clarity. He wanted what was written to be honest, beautiful, and faithful. The words of the wise can guide us like a shepherd's staff. Truth can press deeply into the heart and hold us to what matters. These words come together under the direction of one shepherd. But beyond them, be careful of endless searching. There is no end to the making of books, and constant study can exhaust the body. Now everything has been heard. Here is the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God, keep His commandments. For this is the calling of every human life. God will bring every deed into judgment, including the things that were hidden whether they were good or whether they